Welcome everyone! I am now going to rank Gen 5 Pokemon. I recently finished Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Black and White 2, and now I just started streaming Pokemon Y. So I decided that it's a good idea to do a tier list for Gen 5 since I did one for Gen 3 and Gen 4. Except this time I'm doing it live, so it's gonna be awkward. Maybe a lot of editing will be involved. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So, first one is Victini. Who the hell is Victini? Is it even spelled Victini or is it Victini? Victini. Okay, I'm gonna go with Victini. It's a cool design. I'm gonna give it an A. It's really cool. Now, one thing I will give Gen 5 is that the fact that their Pokemon, the starter Pokemon, they look majestic, especially Snivy. I'm gonna give it an S tier. That's I love the design. It's just it feels like something from like I can't put it into word. It has a pattern. It looks like something from South American culture, like Mayan culture, a Mayan god. It's really cool. But when we go to Tepig, I'm gonna give it an A tier. Here's the thing, it's cool, but it's not as cool as Snivy. But as it evolves, Pignite and Ember, S tier design, amazing. Once again, like with the indigenous South American culture, I can't pinpoint exactly which one, because there's a lot of civilizations in South America and Central America too that have something akin to this design. It's really cool. Now for Oshawott, this is gonna be hard because I don't think he's cool. You know what, Pignite, Tepig. Yeah, A. But for Dewott, A tier. I don't know why, it's just my least favorite design, because Oshawott is cute design. It looks like a living pillow. It looks like a seal. And Dewott is like a seal that is a ninja. But I cannot. It doesn't have that X factor that makes it an S tier. You know what? Dewott is S tier design. Oshawott is just cute, just like Tepig. But Samurott, yeah, Samurott definitely S tier. Look at that. That's a sea dragon. That's amazing. That's cool. S tier, definitely S tier. Patrat, B. Maybe even C. It's just which was that animal? A chipmunk? That's basically with red eyes, angry eyes. But for Watchdog, I would give it a B. No. A. Exactly, that looks cool. That looks like a really cool Pokemon. A cool Looney Tunes-esque design. Definitely. Lillipup C2. It's a dog. You know what? Herder and Stoutland C. It's just a dog. Even when it evolves, it's just a dog. Like, They could have done better than that. Meanwhile, Purloin, I would give it an A tier. Even Leopard, A tier. Definitely these two, A tier. They're very cool. They don't look like just cat. They look mystical. They look like a mystical animals. Much different than this. You know what? D. For the dog, especially for the dog. D tier. I would give it an F, to be honest. If there was an F. Because that's just a dog. Oh my god. Okay. The elementals. You see that there's a problem with the elementals. They don't have that oomph in their base version, but they glow like crazy with their final evolution. I would put all the base version at C. No, that's a bit too harsh. B. But their evolution is an A, definitely. An A. Muna, A. Musharana, S tier. They look cool. You see, with this Pokemon, especially its final design, like the best version, Muna looks like something that you would find in a Barbie game, you know. But Musharana is something you would find in Adventure Time. Something, a cool design, an S tier design. And then we get to the bird. The bird of Gen 5. It's my least favorite bird. That's just a dove. That's just a dove. Come on. And then we go to Tranquil. Nah, Tranquil is C. And Pheasant, there's two versions. I don't know why they are not here. There's the green one. The green one is A tier. For this one I think this one is the female version. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Then Pheasant, if it was the green one, I would put the green one on A tier. Blitzel, A tier, definitely A tier. That's, you see, zebras are cool in real life. When you make the strips look like lightning, that's so cool. Thing is, with Zepostrika, it lacks that X factor for it to be an S tier. It's really cool, but I can't give it more than A tier. Reginrola. Dare I say S tier. S tier. S tier. Like, should I? If there was more than S tier, I would put, what was it called? Gigalith, even more like an SS tier, and Boulder S tier, like S tier, SS tier, SSS tier. It's this cool. I don't like randomly Pokemon cooked with this rock, with this living rock, just randomly. It's like really cool. Like, hey, let's make a cooler Onyx. Onyx is a dragon. How do I make it cooler? Well, here we go. Just that. Let's put crystals on it. I really cooked. Like, you know how you can find like a crystal ore, or a rock that is half cut and there's a crystal ore inside of it? Let's make that a Pokemon. Give it legs. Here we go. Absolutely ingenious design. And then we go to Woobat. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if this is controversial or not. D. This is a much inferior design than Crobat and Crobat, Zubat. I forgot the middle one, but that's a much inferior design. That's probably the only inferior design. And for Drillbur, A, definitely A. It's really cool. And Excadrill, it has that S tier oomph to it. S tier for Excadrill. And for Drillbur, A tier definitely. Drillbur is a cool design. It's an amazing design. It looks Looney Tune-ish, which is awesome for a Pokemon. Audino, A tier, because that's a much improved design from the fairy Pokemon of the previous generations, like Chansey and the sleeping Pokemon. What was it called? Forgot. Wait, Audino has an evolution? I don't see it in the list, in the wiki. That's an SS tier. Holy whoa. Amazing. Girder. Timber. A tier. That's a really cool and creative Pokemon. A squirrel. A muscular veiny squirrel. Now that's a really cool one. Girder and Kunkeldurr. S tier. Look at that. Epic. Absolutely epic. I love this design so much. They went all out this generation. Temple, maybe B tier. This is a hard one. No. It's great. It's creative. No. Not B tier. Not B tier. There is creativity to it. It can't be less than A tier. And for the evolutions, Palpitoad and Seismitoad, S tier. Look at that. This is awesome. Now that's design. That's monster design. That's awesome. That's taking an animal and improving it and making it look a cool monster. Amazing. But oh my god, that's a and then we go to the freaking fighting. Like, what is that? What is that? Throw and soak? That's bad. Like, what happened here? Like, I don't know what happened here. Is this like, there's nothing. I'm not gonna say there's nothing creative. For example, P-Dog or the dog. That's not creative in my opinion. That's like an alien dressed like a karate gym leader. That's it. No. The leaves are much better from Gen 1. And then we go to Sewaddle. Okay, Sewaddle is a bit hard because it's a bug, but at the same time it's a bug that is made of plants. I'm sorry, I thought I heard Amazon driver. I'm waiting for Amazon driver to show up. I decided to come while I'm streaming. Sometime while I'm streaming for some reason. Sewaddle, B tier. Swaddling, D tier. No, there's creativity in it. And Livini, A tier. That's really cool Pokemon. That's a cool design. I love it. Maybe A tier too? It's fine. Venipede is a bug, obviously, but at least it's a cool looking bug. and that's what it's like the A version. It's like it's cool, you know, and that's what this is. And Whirlipede A tier, Scolipede A tier too. This bug is really cool. It's one of the most cooler Pokemon bug designs in my opinion. Oh, Coltony, what the hell is Coltony? Coltony A tier, easy. No, S tier, Whimsicott S tier. Come on, look at that. No, that's amazing. That's a great monster design. It has that X factor. That's cool. That's really cool. And Petilil A tier. I'm gonna give it an A tier. It's cool. It's really cool. But Lilligant? Oh, that's an S tier. That's amazing, cool, love it. More like that. We need more like that. That's amazing, beautiful. Chef's kiss. Biscaline. F tier, D tier. Like, that's just a fish, a cartoony fish. It's not even Looney Toony, like, where is, like, the, where is that? Like, Drillbur. Like, nothing here. And then we get to Sandile. Okay, Sandile is basically a crocodile, but from sand. But it has the strips, the design of the eyes makes me want to give it higher. You know, you know, a B tier for Sandile, but for Crocorock, A tier. Definitely A tier. And Crocodile, A tier design. No, that's a dinosaur. Look, that's a Looney Toony crocodile, but that's a dinosaur. S tier, instant S tier. Oh, Daramuka, A tier, beautiful, amazing. And its evolution, Dominaton, S tier. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, creative. Look at that, that's a monster, that's amazing. That's a fire monster, a cool fire monster. I don't see this in the wiki. I'm gonna guess it's another version of Maractus. Either way, S tier. I'm seeing a trend here. There's a lot of S tier in this generation. For my S tier for both. S tier. This is cool. This is amazing. This is beautiful. An improved version of Cacturine. Dwebble. I'll give it an A. Even Crustle is basically the same. I like them because wait, Dwebble is just, that's just an animal. Yeah, no, nah. Scruggy, A tier, definitely A tier. That looks awesome, especially with the animation, with how he constantly pulls up his pants, but I guess that's part of his skin. That's really cool. And Scrafty, I put them both in A tier. Absolutely cool, really cool. Sigilyph. Oh, I just realized I don't have music on. I'm used to adding them in the background. Huh. Anyway, I'll add them in the background. Sigilyph. S tier. Come on. That's cool. That's more of that. That's creative. Look at the pattern. Like, the more you look at it, the more you break it down, the cooler it gets. There's layers in this one. It cannot be less than S tier. And just like the starter Pokemon, I like the indigenous look of it. Yamask. I think it's a creative ghost design, but origin. Kafigrigus. S tier. Because it's a mummy, like anything ancient Egypt is S tier. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing. Yamask 2, A tier. Absolutely good. I love that. More of that. More of Kofigrigus. More of Yamask. Tortuga. I want to say, I know it looks like something from B tier, but I feel like they have gave it a good shine that I would say, okay, that's a cool monster, that's a cool design, not just a turtle. It's a cooler turtle, you know, and anything really turtly, cool. And the evolution Caracosta, no, that's amazing. Oh, that's cool. You know what? Maybe I should give it B. It's just blue, but it's cool. A. Arkan. A. It's a dinosaur. It's a realistic dinosaur. There's like a dinosaurs are supposed to look like that. A tier. Definitely cool. Oh, Archops. Dragon. I have always said it. Dragons. Instant S tier. Instant. That's just trash, and that's just a Mickey Mouse as trash. I mean, I like that, but that's nah. Zoroa. That's a mythical, already a mythical animal, but I would give it an A tier because it's cool. And for Zoroark, that's a werewolf, especially since it changes to humans. Oh boy, that's creepy, but cool for a monster. Manchino, S tier. Chinchino, S tier. Absolutely S tier. Really, really cool design. Oh, controversial Gothita. S tier. That's cool. That's absolutely, really, really, really cool. Look at that, that's like a Betty Boop. The character. I love that, even with Gothita. I love it so much. I love the design. I love it so much. Solesis, D. But as it evolves, it goes up and up. I have seen that a lot. But it's creative. I will give this an S tier, and this is an A tier actually. That's really cool. And this is a B tier. No, that's both A tier. That's too harsh. That's really cool. I really like that. Ducklet. I appreciate the Looney Tunes design. I appreciate that so much. It's much better than Psyduck. A tier. Definitely A tier. Swana. Again, A tier. Definitely A tier. I like that. It's really, really cool. It's a cool swan. It's a cool swan monster. Oh, Vanillite, S tier. S tier, Vanillish, S tier. Vanillux? Would I put... maybe no. Maybe it's a B tier? I don't know. Should it be a B tier? Maybe. Okay. A tier. Nah. S tier. They could have done more with it, I feel like. That's what I'm saying. Maybe more than S tier. But I feel like it's cool. It's a really cool ghost Pokemon. It's a really, really, really cool ghost Pokemon. Deerling. See, I like that the design changes with the environment. I mean, the season. If it's spring, it has a design, a color. If it's autumn, it's a different design color. That's a really cool concept, but I can't. Maybe I will elevate it because of that to B. Otherwise, that's just a deer. Sobak. Okay, so that's. What are they called? Are they called? They're not deers. Bull moose? No, moose. Forgot what it is. It's supposed to be the Santa thing. Maybe this. Yeah, B for both. But that's cool. Nah, B. It can be A. I can see it as A for people, but for me, yeah. You know what? It's A. It's A. It's A. Emolga. A. Definitely. No. No. S tier. Look at that. That's really cool. That's so cool. That's really cool. Come on. That's an S tier design. This generation is awesome. Carablast, I'll give it C. Nah, too harsh. B. It's a cool bug, but that's really about it. Ooh, Ick is Cavalier. S tier. Look at that, that's an armor, that's a knight in an armor. That's really cool. Fungus, I'll give it C. Among Us, it's a classic monster. B, it's a Pokemon that tricks you thinking it's a Pokemon, a Pokeball. Beyond that, I wouldn't. There's nothing in it that would make me give it an A. Frillish. A. It can be A. That's a really cool monster design for the sea. I really do think it's a cool monster design for the sea. It's creative. And Gillicent, I would give it an A too. I can see it can be S tier, but for me, I don't feel like it should be put on S tier. I think it is good where it is here. Alamola, it's a fish with eyeliner. Yeah, see. Geltic, A tier. That's a really cool Pokemon spider design. Especially the color design. So good. Galvantula 2, A tier. Nah, S tier. It's bigger, it's cooler, it's improvement, beautiful. I don't know, maybe just because I love spiders, maybe I am biased, but Ferroseed, D. I'm sorry, it's look at a spiky seed, that's about it. But the evolution, S tier. Definitely S tier. This is beautiful. Look at that. That's cool. That's a monster, a steel monster. I love that. Clink. It looks like something that would be put on B tier, but I feel like it's best where it is as A tier because it's creative. You know, you don't see that often for monster. That's why I'm putting it in A tier. But Clang and Clink, A tier. I think that's all A tier. I think that it's good where it is as an A tier. I can see it going to S tier, but I feel like for me it's comfortably A tier because again, like I don't see that design much for monsters. But at the same time, it doesn't have that X factor for it to be S tier. I feel like Klinklang would be in S tier, but I don't see justification enough for it to be in S tier. Dynamo. That's a fish. But electric A tier. Would I say, dare I say even S tier? I feel like it's one of those Pokemon that is S tier. Look at that, that's really cool. Look at the spot. Look at the mouth. It's really cool. And oh my god, Electrocross S tier. S tier, definitely S tier. Look at S tier. Ooh, Eligim S tier. Behem, I feel like it's an inferior design to Eligim, but both are S tier. Look at that ghost. Look at the design, the emeralds, gems, turns, everything screams S tier. And Litwick, oh my god, Litwick definitely S tier. That's cute, but at the same time cool. And Lampent S tier. Chandelure S tier. So creative. One of the most creative Pokemon so far. For Axew, A tier. I feel like we have seen enough dragons for now to put some on A tier rather than S tier. Fracture also I would put it on A tier. It's a dragon, it's called dragon, but I don't feel like it screams an S tier dragon. Like, I like the color pattern, but it's not intimidating. It's not an S tier design basically. But Hexaros is definitely S tier design. Definitely S tier. That's a cool dragon. That's a mythical dragon. That's a dragon that would be intimidating. Oh, they're here. Sorry, just let me take a break. Ooh. Kabachu. A tier or S tier? Damn, that Amazon driver broke my... I was feeling it, and it's gone. Okay. Kabchu. S tier. I think so. I think it's S tier, yeah. Beartic though, I will put it on S tier too. That's a really cool design. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's S tier design. Cryogenal. That's basically Ice Aku, and I feel like it's cool. S tier. No. A tier. It's cool. It's really cool. But I wouldn't put it on S tier. I feel like it's, yeah. And Shelmet. Again, a fish on an armor is cool. But would I put it on A tier? I feel like it's comfortable on A tier. That's just for the sake of the concept of the design. Concept of the design is cool. Axilagor. S tier. Look at that. Now that's a design you don't see often in Pokemon. Definitely S tier. You don't see it often. It's cool. Creative. Shoeface. Stunfisk. It's ugly. It is ugly. But would I put it below A tier? Because should I give it a chance for creativity? It's ugly. But I give it, I think it's creative though. But it's not cool, that's based on coolness. Because this list is based on coolness, C. Oh, Mianfu, A tier. Should I put it even on S tier? I feel like I've been going easy on this generation. Too many S tiers. It's just cool. A lot of too many S tiers. S tier. Mianshao. S tier too. It's S tier. Come on, I have to put it on S tier. Dardigon, S tier. It's a dragon. It's cool. It's automatically cool. And you know what? Because we're basing this list on coolness, I will put regional on S tier too. Gollet. It's a mecha. It's a mecha. No less than A tier. But for Golrock, S tier. That's cool. Mechas are cool. You love to see that. Ponyard, A tier. Bisharp, S tier. Ninja, instant S tier. Instant S tier. No way it can be less than S tier. Buffaloed, A tier. Would I? It's a buffalo. Come on, it's cool. Ruffalot. You know, the thing is, it's a bird, but at least I would give it a point based on the creativity of the design. It's a cool bird, not like unpheasant. So I would give it an A, definitely an A. Braviary, S tier. Look at that! Now that's cool. Valopi, where was this Pokemon? I haven't seen it. A tier. Mandibuzz, S tier. This is awesome. This looks cool, so cool. A tier for Heatmore, because it looks like an ant eater. Durant, A tier. It's an ant, but it's a steel ant. It's a giant steel ant. Dino. It's a blind dragon that has scars all over it because it keeps hitting the cave, because it lives in caves, like these walls of the cave. A tier. No, S tier. S tier. Oh my god, Zuelos. No less than S tier. And Pedro John. S tier. I would put it higher than that. That's amazing. Larvesta, S tier bug. Definitely S tier bug. No less than S tier. And then we get to Volcarona. S tier. Absolutely S tier. Easy S tier. Look at that. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. That's a moth that has wings that makes it look like the shape of the sun. Amazing. S tier. Oh, the legendaries now. Cobalion. You know, for Cobalion, yeah, I'll put it on S tier. Why is it glitching? Definitely, I'll put it on S tier. But for Terrakion, I'll put it on A tier. I don't think it would be... Nah, it would look an outlier. S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier. But I would give it a lower S tier, like an S minus or above A plus. Virizion, S tier. beautiful, cool. Definitely S tier. What is Pokemon? That's amazing! Holy shit! Whoa! S tier, S tier. Torrandus, Thunderous, S tier. Whoa! These are these the elements that you chase? That I didn't chase? Whoa! That's S tier easy. Easy S tier. That's so cool, and I missed them. Zekrom, what is Zekrom? Reshiram, S tier. Zekrom, S tier. Kieran, S tier. Less S tier, but Zekrom and Reshiram are beautiful Pokemon. They are cool and they are beautiful. Look, is that their fusion or something? S tier, S tier. Whoa, look at that S tier. Oh yeah, that's their fusion based on the game, because I played Pokemon Black. I got this one. What is that? Killed you? Where were they when I played Pokemon? That's really cool. Milota, S tier. Is that the mythical one that you get? They're all S tier. They're all S tier, come on. I cannot put any of these without being S tier. 50, no, 45 without the intro. Okay. Okay, I wanna do one revision. Just one revision. That I feel I gave it an unfair tier. It was the first one. Victini. That's S tier. That's definitely S tier for Victini. No, that's S tier. It doesn't look like it belongs there. So I would put it on S tier. It's really, the design is just cool. Maybe even I think this list is, for my opinion, in my opinion, this is where everyone fit in their design. I really did not like these designs at the bottom of these Pokemon. I really didn't foresee. It's make some I didn't like these two. Some I think they were not really cool, just not cool or not creative. And B is just, I feel like they're either uncreative, or not enough creativity, like the elemental monkeys. That's just elemental monkeys. That's like a monkey with a fountain on the top of its head. That's a monkey with a plant on its head. Like, I wouldn't put it more than B. For A, these Pokemon are cool. I like their design. There's so much creativity went to them. It makes them cool. You want to play them, you want to have them in your team. And then S tier, these are amazing. I would have an S tier, but there's none in here, and I would put an SS tier. So because I do believe that all of them are S tier, but some are more S tier than others, which is, that's fine. I am okay with just one S tier. Like in the other previous generations, I never needed more than one S tier, but for this generation, I'm definitely probably, I don't know, maybe after that, I don't know how well designs will go after this, but for now, this is it. These Pokemon are Pokemon that should be used as reference for monster designs. That's how cool they are. This generation especially has some of the coolest Pokemon, period, so far. I mean, that's up to where I played anyway, but it's really hard to top. this. I will be curious how Pokemon designs will go in Pokemon Y that I'm playing right now, which I will play right after this. Either way, thank you for watching offline. I did this live, and that's why my rhythm got rock after the Amazon driver came in. But thank you for watching. If you like this, please like the video, and if you want more content like this, I'm making them periodically as I finish every game, every generation. So consider subscribing to get more videos of mine. And if you want to see more, if you're coming in next time, I hope to see you then. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.